Hello, everybody. Okay. We're going to look at some subtraction strategies, but a new one that's going to make you go, yeah! Okay. And you might even say,
that was easy.
Okay. So let's see. We're going to have the removal strategy, which we've talked about. We're going to have the difference, the adding up strategy, which we've talked about too. But now I'm going to stick another one in here before that algorithm, because that one's just always coming last. This one is known as the constant difference. Okay? And then we'll stick our algorithm back in at the bottom. Okay? So right now, we're going to try and use this so that you're saying,
that was easy.
Okay? All right. Here's our first problemo. The Jaguars scored 343 points in the basketball tournament. Whoa, that's a lot of points. My team has only scored 198 points so far. It's pretty good. Not as good as the Jaguars, but pretty good. So what do you think the question is going to be? Well, here it is. How many more points does my team have to score to tie with the Jaguars? Okay, so this problem becomes a subtraction problem because we're trying to find the difference between 343, the points that those Jaguars scored, and the difference between my team's score right now. And my team's score was, you remember it? 198 points. Okay? Now I want to know how many more points does my team have to get to tie with those Jaguars. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at whether we'd use the removal strategy. Is that going to make us go,
that was easy?
Okay, let's see. We'd start at 343 on our number line, and we'd remove 198. Remove 198? Oh my gosh, that is so much. No way. No. Okay. All right, let's look at the second one. I mean, you could do that, you guys. You could. Just will take a while. Let's go to the difference adding up strategy. Let's see if that one is going to be good. So I have 343, and I have 198. And now I'm going to add up from 198 all the way to 343. Well, this one doesn't seem as bad as removing, but these are far away from each other. They're not like right next door to each other. So this one isn't looking that great either, although you could still do it and you'd be fine. Oh my gosh, but what about this new one? The constant difference. Yes. Let's try that one. Okay, in this one, I get to take these numbers that are already on the number line, and I get to move until I hit a number that's friendly to where the subtraction problem becomes easier. So let's see. 198. I look at that, this one, and it is so close to a super duper duper friendly number. I'd only have to jump 2 to get there. Do you know what number I'm talking about? Whoosh. 200, people. Awesome. So I have taken 198 and I've added 2 to it to make it into 200. But if I do that, and I move this one 2 over, then guess what? I have to move 343 2 over in the same direction. So if I do that, I will land at 343 plus 2, which is 345. Okay? So now I can find the difference between 345 and 200. So I added 2 to 343, and that became 345. So now instead of doing 343 minus 198, that would be the same difference as 345 minus 200. And this I can do in my head because I have 300s and I need to take away 200s. I can do that easily. Boom, in my head. And I'm going to be at 145. And then I'd say,
That was easy.
okay, constant difference coming to help me. Let's try another one and see if that constant difference is going to help us. It's a cool strategy to use. You can make sense of it. Okay? All right, so we had a problem about the Jaguars. Now we have a problem about Martha. Martha is saving money. She's awesome. She saves money. Way to go, Martha. Guess how much she has saved? Be reasonable. She has saved $304. Can you write that number out? $304. Wow, that's a lot. The thing is, Martha wants to buy a bike, and that bike is $423. So what do you think the question is going to be? Because here it comes. How much more money does she need to save to buy the bike? Because she needs more money. She already has quite a bit, but she still needs more. Does she only need $1 more? No, she needs more than that. So we have the amount she needs for the bike, $423. She already saved $304. We need to know that difference that'll tell us how much more she needs to save. So let's look at our strategies. We have the removal. Oh my gosh, if we start at 423 and we'd have to remove 304 from that, oh man, that's a lot. Let's not do it. Okay, let's go to this one. Difference, adding up strategy. 423 and 304. And we want to find the difference between these two numbers. Well, that seems a little better than removing. These are pretty far away. It's not just like they're right next door. So because of that, I'd say this one I'm kind of like, I don't know. So let's go to our star power strategy, the constant difference. And let's try to use it to make this problem easier. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at this number that we're subtracting away, 304, and I'm trying to think, is there a friendly number really close to this one? And there is. The thing is, you'd have to go back to get there. Do you know what friendly number I'm thinking about? I'd have to go back 4, and then I'd hit the number that is going to make us love this problem, 300. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. We get to use 300. So what did we do? We took 304 and we took 4 away to make that a nicer number in our brain, 300. Okay? But if we do that to 304, we have to do the same thing. We have to keep it constant. We have to do the same thing to 423. So we have to go back, same direction, 4. Okay, so now you have to go back from 423 and you have to go back 4. So what are we going to land at? Can you name it? 400. Not in the 20s anymore. 19. So we've taken the problem 423 minus 304. We've subtracted 4 from this to make it 300. And we've subtracted 4 from this to make it 419. These are going to have the same difference. But this one's going to be way easier to do in my head. I have 419 minus 300. So I can actually just look at these hundreds, take away 3 of them, and I'm left with 119. Cha-ching. And that's when I can say,
That was easy.
and be like, yeah, that was so awesome. I could even check it with the algorithm if I wanted to. Okay, let's try one more. So we'll have done a total of 3, and 3 is a good number. Okay, this next one, get your paper ready, get your mind ready, erase. Let's start fresh, because this one is not about the Jaguars. It's not about Martha.